Hello, wonderful people. We are going to now start on Unit 2, which is solving equations. And as you can see here, we are going to be looking at J1, model and solve equations using algebra tiles. This is part of TEK 12E. And so if you look here on the right, this is J1 that we're starting with. And it says, which equation does this set of algebra tiles represent? A few things I want to point out to you. Notice that the positives are green and the negatives are red. Okay, so we're just going to count 1, 2 x's. So this would be 1x plus another x. That gives us 2x. Here we have 9 negative 1s. Now you could write it as plus negative 9. That's fine. And then over on the other side, we have 3, 6, 9. So negative 9, negative 10, negative 11. Now, if you'll notice in mathematics, we very rarely write two signs. So you have to remember that the negative overcomes the positive, and you could just write it as subtract 9. So what we're learning here is that negatives and subtraction do the same thing. If you think about that on the number line, if I say subtract 9, you go to the left. If I ask you about a negative number, it's on the left of the number line. Let's look at number 2. So which set of algebra tiles represents the equation negative x minus 1 equals negative 3? So we're looking for red 1 tile, 1x, minus 1, that one looks good, but that says plus 2. This says plus 5. Here we go. Negative 1x minus 1 equals negative 3. Oh, I forgot to write it down. It was, yeah. Anyway, so now we're looking at 5x equals 5. Which set of algebra tiles represents the equation 5x equals 5? So we're looking for 5 green tiles and 5 yellow tiles. Well, that has to be this one, because this is 2x equals 4, this is 5x equals 10, this is 2x equals 10, and they're looking for 5x equals 5. Which equation does this set of algebra tiles represent? We have 1x plus 1, so we're going to say this is question 2, but it's really question 4, isn't it? So x plus 1 equals 8. And let's find our answer. That would be this. Which equation does this set of algebra tiles represent? Notice these are all negative, so we know it's not going to be this one, and we know it's not going to be this one. So it must be negative 7x, and then we have negative 7 here. Oops, I wrote a 1. Here, what equation does this set of algebra tiles represent? This time we're asked to write the equation. So we know we have a negative x here, or you could put negative 1x, that's fine, minus 6 equals, well, this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, negative 15. So we've got negative x minus 6 equals negative 15. Next, we've got what equation does this set of algebra tiles represent? So let's count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positives. So 6 positive x's that equal 3, 6, 9, 12. Positive 12. Number 6, we've got 1 positive x plus 6 equals 3, 6, 9, 11. Number 7, well, we've got 2 positive x's here, plus 2 is equal to 9, 10. Number 8, we've got 2 negative x's. So negative 2x is equal to, well, 3, 6, 7, 8, positive 8. Number 9, we've got 4 positive x's minus 5 equals 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33. So negative 33. And then number 10, we've got 2, 4, 6 positive x's equals 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So 6x equals positive 24. Number 11, we've got 2 positive x's equals 8. Now, notice, this is what I wrote, 2x equals 8, and they're asking me to use the algebra tiles to solve this. So I want to know what 1x equals. So if we do this by what we call inspection, we're thinking about what would I have to multiply 2 by to get to 8? Well, 2 times 4 is 8. And if we look at this, 1x, if I took 4 of these tiles and put it with this 1x, then I would have 4 of these tiles to put with this x. And that's what we want. There's another way we could look at it as well. If I'm multiplying 2 times 4 to get 8, I can also divide by 2, and 2 divided by 2 simplifies to 1, so 2x divided by 2 simplifies to 1x. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Let's look at 12. This time we have 4x plus 3 equals 11. So our first method by inspection would be cover up 4x and ask yourself, what would I have to add to get to 11? Well, I would have to add 8 to get to 11. So over here, I'm going to write what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 4x has to equal 8. And what do I have to multiply 4 by to get to 8? Well, I'd have to multiply by 2. So x must equal 2. That's one way to do it. The other way is to think, okay, well, remember how we were doing order of operations? I hope so. So order of operations would say that I added 3 to this term last. Because remember, you're doing parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. If we knew all the numbers. So we're going to put all numbers known. But when all numbers are not known, you work backwards. So the last thing I would have done was to add 3. So the first thing I'm going to do is to subtract 3. And I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides of the equation. And I have 4x is equal to 8. And 4 multiplied by x gives me 8. So 4x divided by 4 on both sides is going to tell me that x is equal to 2, which is the same thing that I found by inspection. Hopefully this will help you. Go ahead and get that 100. I know you can do it. Talk to you later. Bye.